Happy 420, YouTube and the Monster Club. It is yours truly, the life of the party, the young Gohart, and the king of the club kids, the party monster. And you guys are watching the very special 420 edition of my channel. Today, I got a very special shoe that needs no introduction, but you guys have already seen the headline, so you already know what it is. We have the Skunk Dunks on deck today. One shoe that I am definitely proud to have in my collection. It's one of those shoes that 3 years ago I dreamed about owning someday, but never thought it would come to fruition. But got really lucky and I actually got these for $200. And I know some of you guys right now are typing in the comment section, bullshit, party monster. There's no way you got that shoe for $200, but I kid you not, got it for $200. I forget if it was Round 2 or Global Kicks, but one of those two places. And there's a very good reason to why they were $200, which I will mention later in the video. But really happy to have these, part of the 420 collection. Honestly, I was going to do a review on another shoe today, but Nike SB sort of forced my hand by putting out the Skunk Dunk 2.0, so I said, you know what? I'm not going to get them. I really don't care that much about them. So I'm going to do a review on the OGs. I know people are going to be looking up Skunk Dunk, so why not? I'm not above getting cheap views. It is what it is. So we're going to review these today. I'm going to do an on foot and hope you guys enjoy the video. But while I have your guys' attention, and it is 420, you know, I want to talk to you guys right now. I know I don't know anything. I'm positive, slight pause. I'm very positive that a lot of people are going to be viewing this video or checking me out for the first time. First, I'll hit that subscribe button, you know, catch a contact with the button, and join the Monster Club, the coolest club on YouTube. But kind of as like a random thing, I want to know what you guys' favorite stoner movie is, because it is 420. It's only fitting. You guys can see I have the 420 wannabe pothead starter kit going on with the Blue Jay smoking a joint, LRG hat, scruffy beard. Only thing I'm missing is the Huff socks, and I'm there. Maybe a skateboard too, but definitely the Huff socks. What is your guys' favorite stoner movie? Mine is Jay Silent Bob Strikes Back. Crazy enough, I actually saw that movie when I was in high school, and a lot of the jokes were definitely over my head, especially because I don't smoke at all, so it definitely was crazy to see it later on and everything as an adult. You're like, oh wow, I totally missed that, but it totally makes sense now. Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna get into this video. So here we have the Nike Skunk Dunks, designed by skate artist Todd Petard, April 20th, 2010, for a retail price of $125. The shoe features the color code Black Vintage Forest and Purple Pilgrim, which I don't get why they have black on here, because there's no black in this shoe whatsoever, as you guys can see. But it is what it is. Maybe the insole has some black on it, but that's about it. This is like one of those shoes that made me really fall in love with the Nike SB as a whole, because the level of detail in this shoe is insane. Just the fact that they had the wherewithal to use the materials that they had to tell a good story on a shoe really speaks volumes on how great the Nike SB dunk game was back then, and it's starting to make a comeback now, but especially like in the early 2000s, like they were killing it with the SB dunks, and this shoe is no exception. This is very hot, sought after in the SB sneaker game. These, well, they retail for $125, but resale currently is like $1,500 or up, and it's probably gonna only get up with the release of the 2.0s today. So yeah, just jumping right into the shoe, you have this high-haired suede throughout the entire shoe, which is very reminiscent of weed and the good grains and everything, and definitely works for what this shoe is trying to go for. Supposed to get the feeling of the skunk strain of weed and everything. So on the front half of the shoe, you have this more army green, transitioning to the midsole you have more of a forest green, and towards the back you have more of that army green, and on the top as well is that forest green. Going throughout the swoosh, you have this purple, which is just the perfect shade of purple for this shoe. Definitely works well in contrast with the green. And you also have this orange lace stitching that goes throughout the shoe. Really dope touch. And you also have like little shades of like white, again, which represents the kind of white trend you'll see in weed. I don't smoke, so from what I'm told, it's a very good representation of weed. You guys can see this shoe features green rope laces. They actually do come with purple ones as well, but unfortunately my pair didn't come with the purple laces because they were used. But going up the toe box, you have this army green that transitions to that vintage green, I believe. You guys can see on the tongue. And on the top you have the orange SB writing behind a purple back. Okay guys, so here's one of the small gripes I have with this shoe, and honestly I didn't notice this until today because I had never looked on the insole of this shoe, but as you guys can see, there's no sole, which normally wouldn't matter to me, but this one actually has a really dope insole. If you know what it looks like, it has like an animated skunk that's high out of his mind, and it's not that big of a deal in retrospect because you don't see the sole of the shoe anyway, but if you know, you know. It's just kind of one of those things. But moving on, you also have this dope stash pocket, which is really cool, and I don't even think it would work anymore in 2020 because coming from someone that goes to a lot of raves, they definitely now check your shoes. So even if I were to put something in said stash pocket, they would find it. Just saying. This shoe features a army green midsole and purple outsole. Okay guys, so before I close out this video, I want to show you guys what I was talking about when I mentioned that there was this very special reason why I got this shoe for $200. So here's the first shoe. Here's the front side of it, and here's the medial side. Perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. Here's the other shoe. Here's the front side, perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. But here's the medial side. Yes, as you guys can see, right here, it's like, I don't know what someone was trying to do. I don't know, they were trying to burn this, but yeah. So, I mean, the company that I bought these from were upfront about it, so I couldn't get mad. Honestly, it was like the height of like Jason Marks, where shoe beater hadn't come around yet, but my thought process was, one is, it's on the medial side. People are rarely going to see it. Two, I might be able to get this off of it, but yeah, that's not going to happen. But it's not that big a deal to me, honestly. For $200, I'm okay with it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys are all having a great 420. I'm going to throw these guys on fleet real quick. You guys a better look. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, you got them, smoke them. If not, it is what it is. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Definitely share it with a friend. And if you feel the vibe, hit subscribe. Hell, you think we should be legalized in all 50 states, hit subscribe. But other than that, you guys can follow me on Twitter at PartyMonster1 and on Instagram at PartyMonster05. And until next, remember, party on. Peace.